Hey guys, Thunder E here and welcome to our review of the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. This is one well-crafted smartphone from Samsung. I absolutely loved using this device. Its build quality is really fantastic, and I think Samsung's just extended what they've done with the Galaxy S6 line. The glass back really reflects so much and is a smudge magnet. It's one thing I don't like. It really attracts a lot of fingerprints, so you do have to clean it a lot, but it is still well built. It looks nice. It feels really good in your hands. It's actually flat on the back because, of course, the front screen is curved. Now, the metal bands are on the sides, do a very good job, and it's a really solid acumen altogether. Nice separated buttons. Really feels good in your hands. So when you hold it, you really feel like you're holding something premium, expensive, even though it is expensive, and of course worth the purchase, at least in that mindset. As you can see, of course, all the button placements and outlets are where you expect them to be. The home button is still the fingerprint sensor, and it works very well. Don't need to show you that again, but it works very well. Now, going into that display, it's a 5.7-inch curved QHD display, which means 2K. You've got a 5-megapixel front-facing camera for your wide-angled selfies there, and as we look at the back, we have a 16-megapixel camera with LED flash, heart rate monitor. It's got built-in VDIS and OIS for better image capture. You've got a Exynos 7420 processor, which is one of the best processors out there for any smartphone. 4 gigs of RAM, which should help you game better, multitask better, and handle things better on this device, and as well as a built-in 3000 milliamp battery. So overall, this device comes packed in with all the top tier specs you can expect. But of course, it is the S6 Edge Plus, which means it's got edge screens. And what's that plus for? Well, the plus really stands for the size. It's gone from about roughly 5.2 inches. I could be wrong, I apologize, but to 5.7 with Edge Plus, which means you've got a larger real estate, and you also got better performance with, slightly improved specs. So the 4 gigs of RAM really helps in navigating, giving you a very smooth experience all around. I experienced no slowdowns. I was able to open up more applications and run more, even game better with the S6 Edge Plus. It's 4 gigs of RAM, and as well as this 3000 milliamp battery. You can see navigation is pretty smooth all around, and of course we are running Android 5.1 on this version of TouchWiz. TouchWiz also has the new icons, which you saw a little bit earlier, slightly changed but new all the same. And then talking about the battery. Now, the 3000 milliamp battery does give you better performance, better battery life. I will say in my use case scenario as an average user, it's getting about a full day. I mean 24 hours. Now, you do have different charging options. You can use wireless charging. There's also built-in fast wireless charging, which cuts off an extra hour off that wireless charging to make it 2-hour charge time. And then, of course, you've got fast charging, which should give you relatively fast charge at a shorter period of time altogether. So there are a couple of charging options for you to use on this device, and that's a good thing. Now, the main thing is the Edge screen. You have a couple of options. Now, you used to have the Edge contacts, where I could easily call my mom, send a text message. You can see your Edge screen will light up, all that fun stuff. But now you also have Edge apps, which means you can dock applications on your Edge screen and actually have quick access to any applications you constantly use. So if I wanted to access Twitter, I could do that. Now, in the settings for your Edge screen, you can of course customize the lighting. People in the Edge screen, you can put them in the circle, which I had to accept, but didn't feel like doing that. Doesn't do too much in enhancing the experience, but does some. But you can do all that. You can also go ahead and of course dock applications onto your Edge screen, which we saw earlier, which is something that I think a lot of people will find useful. You've got of course your streaming information, the clock, and also position on the Edge screen, so you can move that position up or down in 5 locations, and you can have that anywhere. So you can actually pull the Edge screen from any point on your device and at any level that you choose. So it's no longer docked at the top, which is nice, and you can switch from left to right side of your screen. So they're bringing more functionality, and you will see this functionality on the Galaxy S6 Edge too. So that's something that I think a lot of people will definitely like. Now, the camera is somewhere they've also done some improvements with VDIS and OIS. The software has had some improvements, and I have to tell you, the photo quality is amazing. I've seen just solid improvements even from the regular S6 Edge. And if you want to take a better look at this, definitely check out our camera samples, both 4K and 1080p. we have videos for you. Definitely check that out to see how well this camera actually handles in taking all these photos. But I have to tell you, they've done a fantastic job there. You've also got some new modes. Now you've got your standard pro mode, which hasn't changed much, so we don't have an extended slider, of course, for things like, you know, white balance or things like that. But we do have, of course, a collage mode. We can create a video collage, 6 seconds each, in 4 breaks. We can also go ahead and live stream. Yes, that's something new, and that's live stream to YouTube, which can be a convoluted process to set up. I don't want to talk about it now, but I will leave a link down below so you guys can definitely check it out. I will have to say though that once you set it up, it's really easy to live stream. You can invite people. Overall, what you get from the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus is a device that I think a lot of people find easy to use and also pack a lot of fun features there. I think the Edge screen is useful. I think they can bring in more functionality, as you can see here, software wise, that will make it more compatible and useful for people. The camera is solid. This display is beautiful. Battery at 3000 milliamp does a fantastic job. The storage options is where people might find some fault in. Yes, there is no micro SD expansion, but you've got 2 years of OneDrive storage there, so that is something. 100 gigabytes of OneDrive, something to take note. So if you have any questions or any comments about the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, let us know. Otherwise, don't forget to like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, and always enjoy your entertainment.